What is a man?
Hello and welcome in to another Can's Day afternoon. Hello, Midnight. What is a man? Should be like more, what is a Texan at this point? Because that's who we're planning on beating tonight. Mr. Tay, I almost said Tay. Clay the Texan. Yes, we're going to beat up Taylor Swift in Pokemon Black today. That's the plan. But yeah, we so far on this run of Pokemon Black, we're doing pretty well. I did train up. Well, I didn't really train up, but I did the good old-fashioned putting a Soothe Bell on your frontliner and then just biking back and forth. So our Blanky did evolve. So now we've got whatever the name of that grass bug is. So I think it's a she. She should be pretty damn strong from what we got coming up here. The Excadrill is probably going to be the scariest thing, but we'll see how we do after that. Unfortunately, our main man is not good at the next two gyms. Our fire guy is not good at the flying gym because he's part fighting, and he's not good at the ground gym because he's part fire. So, you know, things have been better, but things have been worse. You know, we're like, okay, I mean, after that, we got the ice gym, and we should do pretty well there. If that's what I'm thinking, at least. But yeah, I hope you guys have had a good start to your week. Hope you guys, an interesting start, a fun start. Things have been things. Things have indeed been things. Things have indeed been things. Hello, J-Man. Hello, Munich. How you doing tonight? or today, I guess, it is actually, I mean, it's the same can time we're usually on, but it is now bright outside. Hello, Penguin. With it being bright outside, it makes me think that it's still like earlier in the day. It's nice seeing all this sunlight, though. It has been a long, gray, cold, dark time. And while it's still pretty cold out there, it's at least not as cold. I did have to, like, scrape ice off my car today, which is kind of crazy because I know the South United States is, like, sweltering right now. It is cold out here, but it was 80 degrees Fahrenheit on Sunday. Yeah, it's the weather's, to put it nicely, the weather's kind of fucky. The weather is having itself a trip. Yeah, it's not cold here at all. Yeah, I saw that. Apparently, there's like the southern parts of the United States, or I guess North America in general, like it's there's like a heat wave going on. And it's up here, it's still frigid, man. Like I said, I was scraping ice off my car this morning in 20-degree weather. The past month, we've had like 2 or 3 cold days. God, that is not the way it's been up here. It has been consistently cold. We've had like one nice little like barrage of spring. And then we got, I mean, around here we usually call it like a second winter or a false spring. So most people are pretty used to seeing it get like warm for a day and then like it goes back to being freezing. And I mean, it's still pretty cold. I think Thursday is going to be like in the 50s. And that's nice, but then it's going to go back to the 30s again. Up here, you can't escape the cold, it feels like. My colleagues from the government said that El Nino that affects climate is going Godzilla mode. Do you know, Munich? You're not a federal agent, are you? You're not a federal agent designed to just watch this stream, are you? El Nino, eh? I know it's just been it's been a very extreme sort of weather year, it feels like. I feel like up here it's been the coldest winter I've remembered in quite some time, so I suppose it getting like so hot elsewhere is not too surprising to me. Also, I don't know what was going on. I was a little late to start up the stream today because when I went to like look at my starting soon screen, rather, it was all over the place. Like my background was halfway off the page. The clouds were gone. Like they were still like the file was still in the right spot, and that's where it looks. It checks the file to see what images should be in there, and the file was in the right spot. And it just wasn't showing up, so I had to delete it and then re-put it back on, and then I had to readjust the background here. I have no idea what could have possibly happened. I'm not hired to do that, okay. But I was contracted by feds in finance. I mean, you could, Munich, don't worry. You don't gotta tell me if you're the federal agent that's out there to watch me. You know, I get it. Contacted by finance. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. I get it. Don't worry, dude. Your secret is safe with me. You're safe here. We'll say feds welcomed. Exactly, J-Man. Exactly. And I don't know. So, like I said, the weather's kind of funky, and then got a little bit of a headache, but nothing like life-changing. We're gonna push through it. I wanted to play some Pokemon Black today. So, damn it, that's what we're planning to do. I don't know, maybe it's just my sinuses. I get like nasty sinuses during the springtime, so it could be what's giving me a headache. But that means you guys have to keep an eye on me not making any really bad mistakes. You gotta like scream at the screen and start pointing at it when I'm making a mistake. Okay? That's your mission today. Make sure I don't do anything immensely stupid. But I mean, I think we got the next gym pretty handled. There's a lot of training left to do, but as long as we don't lose our grass bug lady, our Blanky, we should be okay. I feel like she can handle almost all of Clay's mons. The only thing is we just don't want to start her off against Krokorok because of the Intimidate debuff. But after that, we're going to swap her in, and I think we can kind of sweep from there. How's Taylor the Trubbish Pokemon doing in your team? I don't think she's currently on it. I mean, she's in the box, so she's alive. But I don't think she's currently on the team. Oh, actually, that means I gotta put on our rewards, or rather our viewer incentives, to make the viewers feel that much more desired and wanted. Where the hell are those things? I think they're under the creator dashboard. But yeah, you guys up to anything fun this week? Anything interesting happening in the beginning days of the week? Are you all excited to see the end of Fire Emblem? A lot of stuff coming up this week. And as well, I posted about it in the Discord, but we are going to try... I am going to try that wacky Fire Emblem demo I got on Thursday. Holy shit, a talking cat. Holy shit, a talking cat. Hello, Gato. Hello, hello. How is your afternoon going, my friend? Are you doing well melting down there in the south? I saw that the southern part of the American continent is sweltering. Chainsaw Man ended. I got Satan in Digimon Hacker's memory. A coincidence? Question mark. I haven't seen too much about Chainsaw Man ending. I know there was definitely some people who were upset about it, but I don't know why they were upset. Makes me feel like I should probably go read the rest of the series before I'm spoiled, because I read all of the first part, so I can read the second part of it now. A lot of people were damn upset, though, on Twitter. That much I saw. Luckily, I didn't see what they were upset about, but I saw that they were upset. It's great. I'm on fire. Yeah, I figured as much, Cat. When I saw that some places like the southern tips of like North America, like Florida and Texas and whatnot, were like close to like 90-ish degrees. So I thought, oh man, poor Cat. That man must be melting. Absolutely. There's no part 3 coming out. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. I can't imagine him, like, I feel like, I mean, I guess Chainsaw Man could go, like, multiple parts, but, you know, it's better, I always think it's better to end it sooner rather than let it go later. There's not a lot of series that can really do the multiple parts thing very well. JoJo's, like, a good example of it, but there's also the fact that you change pro tags basically every part. So it's not the same characters. It's like different stories, and then old characters can drop by. So I do think ending it sooner rather than later, it's good. Game that looks neat called Ariana and the Elder Codex. Huh. But sadly not for Steam. Ariana and the Elder Codex. Interesting. Sounds interesting. Let's watch a little bit of it. Let's watch a little preview of it. Oh, God. Soda, please. Don't spill. And the Eldar Codex. Oh, I like the splash art's pretty good. I don't want a noisy pixel preview. I just want the announcement trailer. Seems good. Apparently, one of the hidden RPG gems of 2026. I guess everything's a hidden gem now to grab your attention nowadays. What's not a hidden gem? Huh, she kind of looks like Charlotte a little bit from something blue. Ariana Varelis. Oh, interesting. A mage. It kind of seems like a Castlevania with like a magic as your main attacking system. That's interesting. That's looking a little Genshin Impact-y, but it's not a huge deal. Prepare the Altered Codex. I like that. The background music is very nice. It's a very, very high-energy trailer. I'd like to see that. And I like, this is the art I saw originally when I was like, ooh, it looks really good. The visual art here looks good. Ah, Compile Heart. That's that's a very like, It's not like a great sign, but it's not an awful sign either. Compile Heart has a lot of interesting games to it. Yeah, I can see some of the Compile Heart. Not stank, but I don't think of a better word. It feels like something they would make, or they would publish. It feels like a little, maybe a little more highbrow than the stuff I usually associate it with, like Compile Heart. But it's still a cute anime girl, so it's still kind of up their alley. But it looks like a higher quality product than the Neptunia stuff you would usually see. Yeah, it looks better than what... Yeah, exactly. That's a great way to put it, Penguin. It looks better than what I'm used to them by 100%. Yeah, it looks interesting. It looks interesting. I liked Part 2 overall, but objectively, Chainsaw Man Part 2 is bad. And he had no build-up. Oh, well. That sucks. I mean, like I said, I'm usually happy that something ends rather than drag on too long, but it can also be one of those scenarios where they just dropped it without knowing what they were doing. So while the Digimon anime is held in higher regard than Pokemon among Kodomo fans, basically, prevents stagnation. Hello, Torny. We're can men. Soon will be will men. Wait, hold on. It can't be. You gotta stay can men. Can't be will men. You gotta stay can men over here. Oh God. Okay, that's why I hit the 2 and that changed what we were listening to. Hold on a sec. You know what? It's fine. You guys like the Mega Mans. Switch one will never die, so as long indie games. Yeah, I mean that's a good thing though. Honestly, that's a good thing. If the indies have a good place to throw their games, I'm happy that the Switch 1 has that spot. Compiler's made a couple good ones. Mary Skelter was neat. Yeah, it was okay. I mean, you can definitely tell it was compiled, but it wasn't awful. I want to oopsie AFK. Enjoy. Well, thanks for stopping by for a little bit, Eevee. Looks neat. It does. It looks pretty neat. We definitely aren't Willmen anymore. Yes, unfortunately, we are not Willmen. He sacrificed himself for the greater good. It was definitely the right idea of not restarting that again. We just had to take Will's death on the chin. We had enough good guys to keep going. I think one of the few people we would have restarted for was Dorcas, and if Sarah went down. Though both of those are pretty important. We really don't want to lose them. I could have waited Chainsaw Man to go on for another year. That ending was too sudden. Yeah, I did see some people upset about it, so that I just assumed that no one's ever satisfied with something they like ending, typically. But if it was something like that, that is a damn shame. No, I feel like that guy is always kind of weird with his stuff. Like his his manga series, rather. Will's fate has been sealed. It has. It definitely has. Where can men? Because we can. There we go, Torny. That's what I'm talking about. How you doing today, by the way, Torny? It's good to see you. You excited for some Pokemon tonight? Seeing how far we can go in our Pokemon Black Nuzlocke. I'm hoping we can make a good amount of distance tonight. I feel like we should be able to. I feel pretty good about our team's comp currently. The only problem I see with our team comp is, once again, our starter is very unfortunately kind of losing their power at this point. Our starter will be good at Gym 7, but he's not going to be good at Gym 5 and 6. And I feel like this is where a lot of... this is like a turning point, because this is when you can start going up against some final Evos in the gym. Man, Starman's theme from NT was so good. Is this... Ah, okay, so this is Starman's stage. Man, that's a crusty looking... Look at that GameCube CD they got on the side. It's a crusty looking CD. Started Mega Man Battle Network 5. Ooh. Pump for Pokemon, right? Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear, Torny. That is what I like to hear. Proto Man and NT was an unforgivable sin. Thanks for the lurk, Torny. Have a good night. So, in network transmission, is that like the first one? Or is that like in multiple ones? Or is NT like a specialty game in the Mega Man Battle Network series? But yeah, so I don't know why the forest, because I went by the Nuzlocke tracker when I made all of the chat picks Pokemon things, chat. And for some reason the forest isn't like a route on the Nuzlocke tracker. I was very confused by that. You would think that the forest would be a whole section. But for whatever reason, it just wasn't on the tracker. I think that's probably why I didn't make it in the Google Sheets thing. Very odd. It's definitely its own spot. Spin-off platformer on GameCube, but in the battle. Ah, okay. That play. Oh yeah, okay. I've seen somebody's review of that kind of recently. Yo, Beautiful Joe. Yeah, the Joe man himself. I've never played his I was never a Cloverhead. So I never played Beautiful Joe. Actually, no, that's a lie. I definitely had rented it at some point. I remember playing it or having it at my father's house when I was younger. I don't remember what. I don't think he bought it, because I don't think he was like a nerd. Like, he played a lot of video game stuff too, but his video game stuff was PC and sci-fi. But I remember we had it. So I don't know if it was like a rental or something at some point, but I now a very specific memory has popped up in my head of somebody playing that game. It's a pretty fun game, but with some big design flaws. Yeah, you know, it's cool that, I mean, it's a very unique looking game. I know I heard its praises getting sung online for a long time. There was I know, like, if you guys ever watched the Best Friends play, or the Super Best Friends, back in the day on earlier YouTube, I know they were huge, like, Clover stands. So I think I heard about, like, Beautiful Joe and the like from them. Super Best Friends play. What a good time on YouTube that was. I don't know if you guys have like a similar like YouTube group that did like, I don't know, Let's Plays or something similar. They used to love back in the day. I loved Best Friends play. Though I didn't like, there was like one member of their crew I did not like. And that was always, it's so funny thinking back on it when earlier YouTube stuff. If there was ever like a group of Let's Players or a YouTube group of any sort, for some reason I could always find the one guy, just the one person on that group that I just could not stand, no matter what seemed to happen. But that group did end up disbanding, so I mean, I think they're all doing fine on their own right, but, well, actually, no. 2 of them stuck together. The rest of them all kind of disbanded, which is a shame. I really like their chemistry. They're the ones who showed me all of the, how goofy a lot of the David Cage games are. And boy, howdy. Let me tell you, those David Cage games are funky, man. Oh, Evie means network transmission being flawed. Was that true, Evie, or did you mean Beautiful Joe? Do. You might be right, but I don't know if. Okay, gotcha. I feel like Kat was probably correct. I just wanted to make sure. Don't want nobody speaking for anyone else, even accidentally. I just because that always pisses me off. So I was like, all right, let me make sure. But yeah, any of you guys been watching the JoJo Part 7? Steel Ball Run. I super liked episode 1. I was very pumped about it. I knew it was going to be good too, and damn, it definitely was good. It was everything I was hoping it to be and more. Episode 2 in September. Is that? So was episode 1 just a teaser for the rest of the series? I don't like, hold on a sec. I just looked over to the left here. Swingers Golf? Why is this golf game called Swingers? And why is this man with the biggest chin I've ever seen showing all of his pearly whites off at the camera? It's a very troubling CD and CD case. But I've also decided, because I saw Part 7's first episode, and I got really pumped for it again. So I kind of thought I should give Part 5 another try. And maybe Part 6 even. Part 5, I never really gave a good chance because I read the manga, but I read the very like funky manga translation. And Part 6, well, I do not like Part 6, but I was like, I should maybe now give this another shot. Because I'm watching Part 7. It's a good time to re-JoJo things up. An alleged leak following this Anime Week release had Steel Ball Run at brutally spaced out batches. Praying the leak is fake. Damn. Maybe they're just putting their whole artistic ass into this one. Maybe they're like going. I mean, episode 1 looked fucking gorgeous, and I mean that's pretty standard for JoJo stuff. But it looked really good, and there's like a lot of shit going on in Part 7. I don't know. I'm like, okay, like it'd be nice to have it out sooner, but there is definitely something to be said about having something to look forward to. The excitement for when it comes out, building, like the anticipation building up. There is something to be said about how that kind of helps. Like, keep excitement, build excitement sort of deal. So who knows? I mean, I don't know if the leak is true or not, but I'll be okay one way or the other. There's plenty of good shit to watch. That's for damn sure. There's a lot of good shit to watch. I agree. I just don't think the lapses should... Yeah, no, I agree. Like, I'm mostly trying to make the best out of a bad situation if that was true. I do think a weekly watch is the best watch. 100% agree. I genuinely think we should go back to that model. Because it's fun to have stuff to look forward to. People can get excited about it on the social medias like they used to. People can have watch parties together. Danganronpa 2 times 2. 2 times 2. Well, what is that, Evie? Me a Danganronpa 2x2. Oh, is that the remake of Danganronpa 2? Okay, I didn't know the title of it, EB. I knew part 2 was getting a remake / remaster, but I didn't know the title. Oh, cool. So that's coming out pretty soon, eh? Scheduled for release in 2026. Okay, is it? Anything more about an actual release date? But there will also be a whole new scenario. Ooh. That could be fun. I wonder if I'll grab that. I don't know. I like I like a lot of Spike Chunsoft's stuff. I like a lot of that wacky guy stuff. I still think, well, it's not my most played game, but it's one of my most played games still is like 100 Line Academy. I had 100+ hours in 100 Line Academy. It was really good. I think they needed a little bit more on the combat sense. Like, the combat in 100 Line was good, but it just wasn't in-depth enough. Like, they had good ideas, but just not enough to carry it the entire way. Not enough to really make me recommend it as, like, a tactics game. It's a very particular game for a very particular set of people. It's the best way I can go about, like, offering it. Hey, Brantula, what's up, brother? What's up? Welcome in, welcome in. We're just chatting a little bit about video games before we get into Pokemon tonight. We're going to be heading off towards Clay, Gym 5. How's your week going? How'd your weekend go? Combat got very stale. Yes, unfortunately, I think there's good, like, seeds. Like, there's a good root to that combat. There's just not enough fruit, if that makes sense. Does this tree... I'm speaking to Americans, right? Does this food analogy make sense? I hate that I always have stuff going on every time you're nuzlocking. Yeah, ain't that the way? I mean, it's an unfortunate time, right? Like, I work full-time, so this is the time I can spend streaming, but it's in the middle of the evening, right? Like, there's a lot of shit going on. I'll also, Brand, be streaming more of this on Friday, in case you want to stop by or you have time to stop by then. Same time on Friday, I'll be, I'm doing a double run of the Pokemon Black Nuzlocke today. Or this week, rather. But yeah, 100 Line's interesting. Like I said, it's a very weird mix, but I love that it's weird. I love weird video games, full stop. So I loved what they did with it. I just wanted more from that combat, because the combat's good. It's just, like you said, stale. Stale's a great word for it. It's not bad, it's just not enough. That was a weird little song. If I ain't streaming my E4 with Weak Pokemon Team stream, I'll be there. Hell yeah. I hope to see you, Brantula. I hope to see you there. What, are you also streaming Pokemon Black, Brantula? Or are you streaming a different Pokemon game? Let me follow you, Brantula. I forgot that you were streaming. So I'm a bad streamer at times. I'm not as good as keeping up with stuff as often. Let me get your follow so I can see if I can catch your stream on that. But let's see. Is there anything else I need to do before we start? Oh yeah, I think I just got to put something in the fridge real quick. And then I'll be right back. I'm going to run an ad real quick, chat, just to get them out of the way. Then when I get back, we'll get into Pokemon Black. And like I said, the only thing different than last week is Blanky is evolved. Because I did that off stream. I just ran back and forth a bunch and got them friendship with the Soothe Bell and all that jazz. So yeah, I'm going to run the ad. I'll be back shortly, and then we'll get into it. Okay, I'm back. Hello, Staples. Don't know if you can hear me if the ad's still playing, but hello, Staples. If not. Let me get the game. Let's see. DS Gaming. Okay. DS Gaming is looking good. As you can see, there's Blanky, fully evolved. Let me just get... I think we're pretty good besides that, though. Let me just pull up my ultimate cheat sheet that is that Imgur link. I'm just having the music play in the background till everybody's back from ads. So, let's see. See, so we get the cold storage still. We're going to get a catch at cold storage. And I think there's only a couple things we can actually get there because we have dupes of, like, literally everything else. All right, everybody. Ad should just about be over with here. So let me turn the music off and let me turn the game music on. Turn this up here. I think that needs to be a little louder. That looks good, though. Chat, let me know if the volume needs to be changed at all, but this should be good. But let me know. I very easily can change it. Do. All right, so seems fine to me. Awesome. Platinum, but instead of a Nuzlocke, it's a wrong Pokemon with a total base stat of... Oh, very cool. That's a neat idea, Brantula. We're using a BST of 460 or lower. That's a pretty tough... I mean, that's a hell of a challenge. Do you... I mean, are there any, like, super high struggle bug? Do we have a struggle bug? I don't think we do. I think it's a TM, right? Let me check here real quick. Seems fine to me. Thanks, Evie. Appreciate it. This week I'm doing it. You might be able to get some Brantula that are, like, decently, like, min-maxy. There might be a good min-maxy one you could use to TM. Okay. Do we have anything here that we can just reteach it? Do we have Protect? I think we have... Oh, no, we can just use Struggle Bug and then give it back Grass Knot. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh, we struggling. We do be struggling. TM. All right, thank you. Heart scales are used for, like, move remembering, right? If I remember correctly. We do be struggling and buggling. We bug struggling. I think, Lavania, whatever her name is, I think their special attack's pretty low, if I remember right, but, I mean, Grass Knot's gonna be good at the next gym, regardless. I already got my team of 6 and all their... Ooh! What you got? You want to share any of that, Bran? Any picks? Okay, at least tell us a pick. And then, what have we got here in terms of... Hold on, chat. I'm going to pull you guys out and put you over here. I'm gonna get this all reorganized just a second. All right. Man, this music's funky as hell, dude. I'll read the long message I sent you. Dude, did you send me on a... Oh, I see. With a Wormadam, a Sudowoodo, and a Chatot. Ah, I see. Sorry, I read half of your long message there and then stopped. It's too much reading. my eyes crossed over. I started drooling. I like Chatot. Chatot's cute, mon. Pseudo Widow, I think, is also pretty decent, no? I mean, having a 460 or lower BST makes it not very good by default, but I feel like Pseudo Widow's got some stuff. They definitely got the moves, at least. Oh yeah, you have the pledges. Who's gonna use the pledges? Are so niche to begin with. All right, so there's cold storage down here. I think we can go to next, right? Yeah, and like down here we can catch something, I believe. Wormadam ground. Ooh, Wormadam ground. That's a good ground bug. Is a nice combo. Pseudo Widow. I like Pseudo Widow. Ooh, I already said I like Chatot. I do like Chatot. Whirlipede. Do you get Pursuit Whirlipede? This is the part we have to be careful now. We can't really. Okay, no. Actually, Gen 5. What do you have, Gen 5? You do have Pursuit, Gen 5. 24. It's unlikely that it has it, though. I mean, we can take a Pursuit anyways. Let's do a Will-O-Wisp. Even if it has a Pursuit, I think we're okay. And we can try Nightshading it to death. Yeah, okay, that should work. Carnivine. Now, Carnivine, I don't think I've ever used. Reverig, I think, is pretty good. It's got, like, good typing, at the very least. Carablast. I think we're also fine on the Carablast, but let's see. Lumion, though, I've never used a Lumiodon. I feel like it's just too much of an average mon. I feel like it's like nothing, absolutely nothing special. Maybe that'll be okay in a, what's he got? Nothing too much. Okay, I think we're fine to fight this thing as well. I need to use all the Wormadons for my challenge. How's your challenge going anyways, Evie? Maybe even a shit mod. I say it without knowing anything. I mean, you're pretty right. It's pretty bad. To be fair, it's pretty bad. What is it? The Wormadams are never like anybody's top pick. I got mixed feeling on if this counts at a week 10 or not. What's your opinion? A week 10? What do you mean by a week 10? I'd be happy to answer the question. I might just be too stupid. But to complete it anytime this decade, maybe 6 runs in. I mean, that's fair. You're doing that's a hell of a challenge. Not finish this decade is funny. A weak team. I mean, what do we got here? We've got a flying type, so we've got immunity to ground. Then we've got a normal type, so we got immunity to ghost. And you got a ground type, so you got immunity to lightning. Can you fit like Can you fit a shitty dark type in there? Let's see. Joltik. What you got? What you packing, Joltik? I don't think we want to fight you, but let's see. Oh, you're so cute. I definitely think it's a weak team for sure, but I mean, if you're trying to say like, if there's a way to buff it up maybe a little bit. I think having immunity so you can do a lot of swapping is always really important. Everybody loves biting this guy. Everybody likes biting fucking Necromon. I guess he's delicious. Dweeble. Dweeble. We have a defense down. I guess we'll swap out. We also kind of want to train other people as well. Do we... I guess we can do some Stingmon. Hey, I mean, we need to train, like... Stingmon, I think, can evolve before the final fight, or before the gym fight, so... That's right. The poison at least works. Played halfway through the game and found a big flaw in my team that ruins one of your plans. What would that be? What would that be? Maybe we can figure this out together, what we can do about that weakness on your team. That's, like I said, I think immunities are like one of the biggest things. And if you can find a Shipmon with a good ability, that's an easy way to get it past the weakness a low BST brings. Yeah, true. There's no Delibird. That's a pretty big no-no. I feel like a Delibird's got to find its way in there somewhere. All right, there's a hidden item like right around here. What a weird... There you go. A hyper potion. God, I love this. I love this stupid ass Imgur thing. It's the fucking best. 7 runs in, 1 each for Fire Red, Leaf Green, White, X, or Shield, and Legend Z to A. Ooh, yeah, you're going to have to do a lot of Z to A runs, aren't you, for all the, what are they called? Hisuian? All the old mons. That's going to be a lot of runs. Yeah, we got to get up to 31, but we have a lot to get through before that. But maybe we should just make sure that Blanky gets up really high first. Oh, I'm thinking of Arceus. My bad. I was thinking of Arceus, introduced a whole bunch. All right, let's see what we get at cold storage. I think there's a lot of, like, repeat catches. As I say that, the one thing that we can catch here... I mean, there's a few things we can catch here, but this is one of them. That's really funny. The Vanillite. The ice cream cone. See if it's got a berry on it. Chomp. No berry. Okay. Yeah, I mean, do I have a ball that kind of fits its theming a little bit? I mean, the great ball, kind of. The quick ball, also. I will just throw a great ball. It's blue. That thing's blue. Teach Wormadam Sandstorm to boost Sudowoodo's special defense because I have Wood Hammer for Melodic and Rock Slide for Togekiss. And both of them are hard special attackers, but you can't get Sandstorm until after the E4. Can you do, what about an Eviolite? An Eviolite strat. Also, what are we naming this vanilla? Sure. Ooh, Sherby's so good. J-Man, you had that right off the rip. That one's great. I think you can get away with a lower BST if you give even a starter and you put an Eviolite on it. Like, you could be in, like... You could definitely cheese your way through some of these fights, I feel like. Oh, it doesn't get Eviolite. Damn. That's rough. Sherby All-Star. Yeah, it's a little too long. I'm happy everybody loves Sherby so much. Sherby's got a lot of fans in here. Okay, I was unsure if we could one-shot it with Blanky. We might have been able to. I guess Sherby's like the big common catch here, huh? Maybe our own Eevee holds Eviolites among her possessions. Maybe. Maybe, just maybe. Don't tickle Blanky, you damn freak. Ah, Trick Room could be good. Ripe for murder. It's a cute squirrel at least. But yes, you are correct. It is definitely going to be feeling the wrath of the Blanky. Without any hesitation. Sage, huh? I mean, this is all Blanky, man. We're gonna just level Blanky up to as high as we can go. Timber. Do we have a good answer to We have Necromon. What is Timber? Does Timber have anything to hit? In Gen 5, Timber, you have Rock Throw. Yeah, you'll have Rock Throw most likely. That's fine. We can just... Blanky can keep on fighting just fine. Do-do-do-do. Dude, for 7 games. Let the anger of death burn down the dry. Oh my god. Kato. Cat. I know it's hot over there, but you're letting the heat talk crazy to you. Should be glad my strategy to you if you do get to watch. I want you to at least be... it sounds very exciting. I love talking Pokemon strategy, though, so... And plus, people around here will definitely tell you, I got... Some people call it the sieve. I will definitely forget things by the time I show up. Like, that will absolutely at least partially happen. Okay, double slap is not 5 slap, okay? It's not called quint slap. It's called double. Okay? It's called double. Everything dies. Death is not the end, but their death opens a path for our team. You know what, Kat? You're not wrong. But I don't like... I know your big debut is about to happen, Kat, but you're kind of... Actually, you know what? Kat, this is a great idea. Could you do, like, an evil villain monologue when you first show off your new model? Because you're very, like... I mean, obviously it's not Dio-inspired, but you have a Dio-esque look to you. So I feel like an evil monologue at your introduction will fucking go crazy. What do you think? Expect it either tomorrow or Thursday around 7. Oh, sorry. I would love to check it out, but tomorrow, Kat's big debut is going on. So I'll definitely be there to see his thing. Maybe I'll try to stop by tomorrow, but I'm streaming on Thursday. I got a promotion from well, not a promotion, but a dev sought me out to play a demo of their game, which I'm very excited to show off on Thursday. Ho ho ho! You're approaching me. Hope the IP. I hope it doesn't either. If you need any help for anything, Kato, do let me know. I'll be happy to jump in on Wednesday and help you with anything if need be. What's Kat doing? Kat is doing his big 2D debut. So he's got a model that moves around with him. And he's been talking it up. It looks... I've seen a sneak peek of it, and it looks really great. Very excited to see Kat's big day. It should be quite exciting tomorrow. Oh, you're welcome, buddy. You've been working hard on it, so I'm very excited for you. Can I get any more heart scales? There's so many pieces of heart just flying around here. Get 'em, Blanky. Show them your power. See, Blanky is gonna lead the charge against Clay. She's so good. Like, she 4x resist ground moves. 4x resist. Like, that's gonna do so much work. Well, still, for a second I thought Sharon just walked in and said, well, shit. Sharon, this is a Nintendo game. You can't say that. Is there anything more important than strength for trainers, like the champion said? Oh, I'll never understand just by thinking about it. What a bother. Let's hurry up and check the inside. Extra drill, use flamethrower. Don't put that evil on me, Penguin. Don't put that evil on me. Whole stream planned out. Basically an educative yap, similar to when Vinny does his segments based on random shit like rats or planets. Ooh, very cool. Yours is going to be old movies, right, Kato? Lieutenant Surge does say shit in the Japanese version, if that helps. Well, you know what? He can get away with it. He's a lieutenant in the army. Sharon's like a 13-year-old kid. He doesn't get the right to say shit yet. He's got to get some more time in the sun before that works out for him. Sharon, you're too young to be saying that shit. Literally. Hey. Go get him, trade, please. Give him the rock blast. Give it a thunderbolt. Thunderbolt, rock blast. Close enough. Once again, I mean, Stingmon, but I'd rather give Blanky, like I said, Blanky, we want as much experience in the Blanky as possible. German Expressionism. So yes, a very specific type of old cinema. Aha, see, I remember the old cinema part. That sounds really... Okay, we're good. I figured that was going to be fine, because we're like a fully evolved Mon. That should be really exciting, and watch along with Public Domain sounds really cool. I mean, what's Rock Blast but a rock-based Thunderbolt, if you think about it? It's kind of the same. Why does Thunderbolt get the glory? Where's the hype for Odor Sleuth? You're telling... Yeah, exactly. Odor Sleuth, like, they're not the glamorous one. They don't get the exciting finishes, the exciting finales. But they've got their nose to the ground when it comes to working hard. You know what I mean? They got their nose to the ground. They're sniffing out... That sniffer works so well, it can make you hit a ghost with a normal move. That's a pretty good sniffer. Not just anybody can get away with that. Die, Panpour. Die, you blasted monkey. Then again, I am getting, I'm starting to like the monkeys more. I can be honest. I am growing fond of Josuke. Josuke is a good Mon. Monkey. Josuke does a pretty good job on the team. He was a lot better when he was our only grass Mon. We kind of got a much better grass Mon now, but he's still, like, his stat line's still good. But, I mean, we've got such a better grass Mon, but, I mean, I think he's, like, one of the best Mons we have stat-wise. So I really don't want to drop him yet. And we need as much grass support as we can. He's very good when there's no other options. Exactly. If there's not a lot of competition, he exceeds. He's just like me, for real, for real. He's just... Me and him, man. Two peas in the same pod. Girder, I don't like you, because you probably still have Rock Throw. What do we got for Girder? We don't have really anything good for Girder. We get a Rock Blast here. Okay, Rock Blast is pretty good if it hits. Yeah, I mean, that's fine-ish. Ah, he avoided, damn it. Oh my god, he's horrible. Yeah, he's not great. There's a crit. Nice. That's my boy. That's my trade Pliz right there. Does he not have a fighting move? What the hell is this guy doing? Oh, no. Yeah, he's a Conquador, which is his final line. Actually looks okay. Let me show him off real quick. Conquador. Like, the final evolution, like, looks okay. But I agree, the rest of them look real fucking nasty. Let's see. Yeah, see, this is his final Evo. His final Evo looks pretty cool. I actually don't mind his final Evo. The weird veins he got kind of ends up looking like clothing. So it's a little bit more tolerable. It doesn't look as freaky, and he's got those two cool-ass pillars. I don't like his little chicken head thing. Like this little giant bump on his head. I don't like that. But when he's small like this, you don't really notice it. Like I said, it looks a lot better than his other two forms. It's really what I'm just trying to say there. Like his final Evo looks okay. And sometimes sometimes it's all you can say about Pokemon evolutions. They just end up looking okay. Sometimes just enough. Alright, just top everybody off in case we do any swapping around. Conqueror's bad day. Oh my god, we're a crafting genius in the chat today. We're like a wordsmith in here. Paton sends out a Vanillite. I think even with an Icy Wind crit, we'll be fine. So I'm just gonna... We'll just Bug Bite. Oh, well, we don't want to shot it anyways. I shall consume the Vanillite. It does look pretty tasty, no? Vanillite does look kind of delicious. I'm not gonna lie. I like vanilla. I like French vanilla, chat. French vanilla is where it's at. Pleased to see who the villain of Battle Network 5 is. Oh, who's the villain? I'm not like the biggest on like spoilers and like who the villain is. I'm pretty sure that's probably a very like front-loaded thing. Ice cream should be weak to bite and lick. Ice cream. Ice cream does sound really good. Have you guys gotten any ice cream lately? It's been too cold to want ice cream, so I've not eaten like... Well, no, I guess I've had a fudge bar recently, but that's... I mean, that's technically ice cream, but it's not really ice cream, you know what I mean? It's like ice cream adjacent. I won't say because BT could be watching, and the name will mean nothing. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, like I said, I want Blanky, like, basically at gym leader level, so I'm just going to keep using Blanky, even though I could probably train other people here. Because Blanky's going to be our hard lead. I mean, we could get rid of... Do we want Slash for any reason whatsoever? Razor Leaf is always going to be higher. I mean, I guess we'll get rid of... Because we can always put Grass Knot back on at literally any time. I guess it's kind of good to have, like, one specialty move. Once again, I guess we can just keep using Blanky. We'll just keep blowing him up. I like that he used Bide and we missed our attack, so he couldn't get his Bide charge. Not that it would matter, but it's a little funny. It's a little goofy. Is there any boss in here, chat? Do we have a boss in this area? I don't think so. At least on the Nuzlocke thing, it doesn't show any boss coming up until the gym leader. So I think we're okay. I'll use an ether regardless. Should I? Maybe I should save them for the gym. Or the Elite Four. Hope these workers have a boss. They are shrinking their duties right now. Yeah, I don't know. The game, I'm just going to go and... I will go and, like, refill my party before I go and click that. Just in case there is something in there. Listen, I'm not playing around with this game. Okay? I've gotten... The one moment I take it easy, I immediately get punished for it. So I am going to just walk back to the Poke Center. I will fully heal, and then I will come back here. You know, it's funny that I don't... Well, rather, it's not funny. It's a good thing I don't have a full model, I was thinking, because then I would have to make... When I make the Hilda hat or the Hilda, like, if I had a full model, I would want to decorate it up like the main pro tag. And then could you imagine a can in booty shorts like Hilda's got? Like, that would be so fucking funny. Just turning around and just walking with booty shorts the whole time. That'd be fucking hilarious. Yeah, right. I was just thinking that as we were walking back there. It's like Hilda's known for her, like, booty shorts. And it's like, if I had a full model, could you imagine that? That'd be very silly. Ooh, wow, that's a good TM. That's a very good. I'm glad I decided to go for this one. Anybody use Scald, though? Scald's a weird one. A lot of, like, non-water Pokemon can end up using Scald. No one on our team, though. Damn. Scald's like one of the best water moves in this gen, next to Surf. In fact, you could definitely make an argument for it being better than Surf. Because it's just 10 less power, but it has a chance to inflict a burn, which is very good. A can should be properly closed. You don't want people seeing your nutritional facts. That's true. You do want to keep that hidden. Single target, yeah. I mean, in the mainline games, there's not a lot of doubles, but you are right, Staples. But like in a single battle, you could definitely make the excuse or make the argument that Scald is like a better move. All of you, huddle around me. I can't take this cold. Oh, sorry. What did we walk into? This is not... It's like, he's got 8 dudes just cuddling him in a closed container in the middle of in the back of the cold storage room. Brazzers.com. What a weird scene we're walking. I remember this from FF7. What was it? The one gym? Is it one of the scenes from the gym in FF7, or is there like or in the gentleman's club? Whatever. I can't believe you were really hiding. It's a bother, but if you're cold, shall I show you outside? Pokemon are our king's friends. While we're taking care of them, we can't let any harm come to them here. Everyone, drive these intruders away. Understood, Zinzolin of the Seven Sages. Put him up, because here we come. Knack, let's each take care of one side. They're so polite. They just sit here and wait for us. It's very nice of them, honestly. And the Honeybee Inn. Okay, yeah. Plasma! Sandile. I'm sorry, Sandile. You've come back to haunt me for my very stupid mistake. Oh, but you don't even have Intimidate. You're like a worse Sandile. Jump. I should play some of the Final Fantasy games again. Did you guys like Final Fantasy II at all? I've got a bunch of the Pixel Remaster ones. I've never touched 2. I've played some of the other ones, but I haven't finished any of them. So I was thinking maybe, I don't know if 2 would be like worth playing if people like 2 or not. I mean, I think we're fine here. Yeah, we're good. I found FF2 to be fun, although it will be weird difficulty-wise. Yeah, I've heard that it's got like a strange difficulty curve sort of deal. Two is good? I mean, we got a lot of the Pixel remasters. We could try and play some of those after... Well, right now we've got... Next thing on the menu after we finish Fire Emblem is we got Hollow Knight, and then we've got this as well. So that's the current stuff we're going to be playing through. All right, we're almost there. Blanky's almost done. Man, Blanky's going to be great. Blanky's 100% going to be like our ace. FF2 is funny because you have to punch yourself in the face to become better. Ah, okay. It's one of those where whatever action you commit, you get like a bonus, huh? In 2, the correct answer, start the game by beating the fuck out of your own characters, and then you'll be OP all game. I wonder if it's necessary with the Pixel Remaster. With the Pixel Remaster, you get a lot of strong you know, you can like speed up combat and things like that, and you can turn off like random encounters. I think we're good. Yeah, Hollow Knight mentioned. What are you gonna do, J-Man, when we're just playing Hollow Knights? I'm gonna mention it all the time. I feel like in the Pixel Remasters, when you can kind of like, it's not cheesing, but when you can very easily like turn off and on combats, you might not need to like super hard grind it, right? Well, I'll be hot in a chilly old place like this. You guys take these Pokemon robbers. Roger. There you go. Wow, they're getting arrested. Oh my god, we're actually seeing Pokemon cops in action. Eek! Ugh! They're just walking, they're not even putting up a fight. You guys ain't so bad. Yep, a promise is a promise. Come on and challenge my gym. Whatever. Team Plasma's ideal. Separating people and Pokemon? It's exactly the same as not having Pokemon in this world at all. That bunch is a waste of oxygen. Knack, it's cold, so I'm getting out of here. Oh, look, Sharon's got some attitude. And people say we don't get... I mean, he's not like an asshole rival. But he's got a little bit of gusto. Then we wait for the Silk Song playthrough. And then you guys find ways to make me play Silk Song. I see. This is the grand... Once I play Silk Song, do you guys just all leave? Is that it? Nobody ever comes by again once I've played Silk Song too? About to defy Walker, Texas Ranger. R.I.P. Chuck L. Pachurlo Norris. You know, I saw a really funny tweet. Hey, no, it's a shame that Chuck Norris passed, but I mean, he lived a good life. He was like high 80s. That's a very long, very fulfilling life. So a little joke at his expense is not too bad, I feel. But the joke that I saw, it's not very mean-spirited, but it was if like Chuck Norris passed away in the early aughts or like 2009, 2010, like the internet would have went fucking crazy about it. Now it's a little bit more tepid, right? Like people say, you know, oh, that's sad, you know. I loved his stuff and et cetera, et cetera. But if he passed away when he was in like primo meme status, like the internet would have fucking exploded. And I was like, I thought, man, that's really true. That's really funny, actually. I could imagine all the stupid bullshit that would have came out of that. Let's see. Chuck always embraces meme status. I mean, he seems like a pretty I I don't know him personally, but my public opinion of him, he seemed like he was an all right kind of guy. Like an all right fellow. Did we catch something from Route 6? I think we did, right? What did we catch from Route 6, chat? Do you guys remember? Let's check. I'm going to go check my box. Maybe we didn't catch anything from Route 6. If Chuck Norris falls down, it's the world and never wakes back up. Yeah, see, imagine he passed away during, like, his primo meme status stuff. It would have been crazy. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe that's the deer is what I was thinking. His political leanings were questionable. That kind of makes sense. He was a Texan after all. He was a Texan after all. Yeah, okay, it was the deer we caught there. Okay, gotcha. I thought there was something we caught, but I just wasn't sure. Ba-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I could see that. Like I said, I mean, most of that I don't really, like... If he was a fun enough guy with it, it's not like the biggest end-of-the-world thing for me. But it would have been really funny if he passed. Well, yeah, I guess as funny as it could be that someone passing away, it would have been very funny during his, like, primo time in the spotlight. Because you would have seen, like, all the goofiest shit coming out, I feel like. My God, first hit, I go to sleep, huh? All right, Stingmon, get in there. Ah, Team Plasma metal cover. Yeah, I feel like the Team Plasma song is pretty good, actually. I think these are pretty similar, no? Yeah, they're pretty similar damage. I think Bug Bite is technically like 5 more power. The Fungus Among Us. I would have loved to get a Fungus. Fungus would have been a great choice. Do. Okay, Tranquil. Listen, I really believe in Blanky, chat. Blanky cannot go up against a 4x weakness. That's just not Blanky's spotlight. You know what I mean? That's just not where he's going to thrive. That's why I'm glad we got such a good... Right now, our team's pretty decently balanced. We have a really great choice for our big flying weakness. Like, Trade Pliz handles it so well. Yeah, you're sleeping. I just want to get Blanky. I guess Blanky's fine. We can trade somebody else with these random trainers. Because we can put Blanky through her paces at the gym to get her up to 31. My God, one step. What is with this encounter rate? Was it encounter rate always this damn high? Yeah, I guess just Bug Bite still. We have Protect, Okay. God, everything has Bide in this version, man. What is with these people's love of Bide? Can we fight you? Okay, you were just I'm trying to see if we have any trainers out here to fight. Some additional good XP would be nice. They're buying their time. They're buying their time to kill me, man. I still can't believe we lost, like, a last run we did. We lost somebody early because of Bide. Because I forgot... well, I didn't forget. I just didn't know that they changed Bide. To make it, like, way better. Early gens is, like, really garbage. Because it doesn't have priority on it. Aw, Time Pole. One of the few waters we could have caught. It's just crazy how few waters you can get in this game. I don't think we have a chance to catch any water types until, like, endgame stuff. So it's just like the monkeys or the starter or this guy. I guess they heard the complaint. What gen was the one that had too much water? They heard that review and they were like, well, fuck this. We're going to make sure that never happens again. Gen 3? Okay, yeah. They heard about Gen 3 and they were like, well, the people have spoken. No more water. It was a remake. Okay, so a remake came out after this, I'm assuming. That's still such a funny, what a funny ass review. Yeah, I thought so. What a goof ass review. Too much water. In what world are you putting that in a video game review? That got clowned on the appropriate amount, I feel like. Here you go, Stingmon. Have some milk. I feel like that was in the Primo era when everybody like was always like ragging on the game journalist. Oh, actually, I should pull up. There's a TM there. She gives you a shiny stone, and there's like an item down here. Yeah, okay, but there's nothing like hidden. Be heartbroken when Clint Eastwood passed away. His stuff was always good. Yeah, there was. Do you guys remember the year? Chat, do you guys remember the year where like a bunch of celebrities like passed? Like a lot of famous celebrities all seemed to pass away in the same year. Oh, of course. I know. I felt like something was happening with the controller. There we go. And then like there was people were like talking about it all the time. Like all these celebrities were like passing away at the same year. I feel like that's when that shitty image of a bunch of dead celebrities and Harambe the ape came out. The Cuphead reviewer playing, yeah, that was really good. When they didn't understand how to jump when they were in a tutorial that was telling them to press A, or no, it was to dash. And they were like, the game had it on the screen what button that they had to hit to dash. And they just could not figure out that you had to jump and dash at the same time. That was really good. That also applies to these. Yeah, but I feel like if 2016 is the year I'm thinking of, I feel like there was like just so much of that going around. I remember seeing it all the time on like Twitter, back when Twitter was like okay. This is also the God Hand review. Oh yeah, when it got rated lower than Nintendo Imagine Babies or something like that. Like they put it next to the Imagine Babies review, and like God Hand somehow got lower rated. Yeah, Stingmon could also evolve before the clay fight, potentially. Huh. I thought this said he gives you the shiny stone. I guess the shiny stone must be somewhere else. There's a couple more trainers here. Do we have any more? I think we have a hyper potion. We might as well use a hyper potion on Stingmon. Stingmon's going to be a great... Oh, man, we got so many good Mons. I really like our team right now. We just need to, like, deal with our flying weakness, which is a shame because the next gym leader up is a flying leader. Because we just do not have a good answer to flying types. We just have, Trade Pliz. And Trade Pliz will do all right. You know, it's just... I like more than one answer. I like to use Emery longer too, but Emery not having Intimidate, kind of big stinky. Oh wait, we can get a Frillish. Can't. Oh my God! All right, that's a critical hit. All right, that's why. We can get a Frillish. But that doesn't really help our weaknesses at all. So once we get a Surf. Once we get Surf, we can get Frillish. Gonna laugh so much if Godhand Reviewer was the same as the Cuphead gameplay. That would be... It's like pottery. It like rhymes. Pringles Jr. I hope we get the blue one. Because the blue one looks way better when it evolves. Huh? What the hell is this? It's a Voltorb? Oh, okay. It's a Fungus. Guys, you're gonna hate me for this one, but when the Fungus is sus, do you get it? Because it was like a Pokeball, and it's actually a Fungus, and it's like the Among Us thing. You guys get it? When the Fungus is sus, put that on like a t-shirt. Put that on a t-shirt. Go back in time, put that on a t-shirt, and see how well it sells. What's Among Us? Damn, man, there's got to be a I could not think of any funny comeback for that line. I feel like there's got to be something fucking funny you could say for that. I feel like there's something, man. I don't get it. Don't worry. It's a, it's a very cerebral joke. Man, what can you do? Someone says, "What's Among Us?" You can't. You want to say like my. I don't know. I don't know what to say to him. What's Among Us? You go like my dick, but that doesn't really make. You can do a joke like that, but it doesn't really make sense. Maybe it doesn't need to make sense. Maybe just being bold and putting it out there is all you need. Maybe that's hip enough to work. Don't sing at me, you damn dirty squirrel. You got big old ears. That guy's got some really big ears. Emolga, my favorite. I'm gonna keep Stingmon in, and then we're gonna swap over to our boy. So that way we can get Stingmon up to 28. I know it's got Pursuit, but Pursuit shouldn't do enough to Stingmon. We have half health. We're very defensive. Can't believe it's been almost a decade since the Among Us craze. Yeah, that shit used to be literally everywhere. I think it's partially because of 75, 90. We have 50, 100. I mean, we're never going to be fast enough to get priority out of the flinch. I think I'll take Rock Smash out of here for now, because I can always reteach Rock Smash. I probably should. At least that lets me think on it for a little bit later. Venoshock. Ooh, Venoshock's quite good. Yeah, I feel like all of the big friend games that came out afterwards. Oh, it's Special Attack. But all of the big friendship games that came out kind of like killed Among Us. Because everybody would rather play one of the other like big friend games instead of just Among Us. Oh yeah, your special attack's garbage. Yeah, you are not learning this. Yeah, your special attack, even when you evolve, is baseline 55. You are not using Venoshock. Apparently, the Cuphead tutorial guy also was shit at Doom Eternal at Mass Effect to give a negative review and generally rage baits when called out. Well, if you have shit opinions at games, and you're just kind of bad at games, right? But you also have a job playing games, like that's your living. People love biting rage baits. They cannot stop themselves from nibbling at rage bait. So if all you want is like high performance, like high returns, it's a good strategy. People cannot resist rage bait. Oh my god, I got hit with secret power and put to sleep. Well, wow. Okay, well, Stingmon, you couldn't beat Audino. That's not a great look, but, you know, that shit happens sometimes. Yeah, this guy, you can't even hit Necro, so... Right, Nightshade doesn't bypass the immunity, correct? It doesn't, but that's fine. Eventually, it'll just burn to death. There we go. That's a good trade-off. But yeah, people cannot stop themselves when it comes to rage bait. So I feel like not a bad plan if you're a journalist and all you care about is getting people to look at your shit. It's a very good plan. It will work 100% of the time. I'll usually read some Steam reviews or whatever. I trust GamerNoob420, who has 1,000 hours and a negative review. I feel like GamerNoob420, that's a name you can trust. Like, if somebody's willingly calling themselves a gamer noob, you can feel like they're pretty honest about themselves. Miss, have this. Oh, that's where the shiny stone is. I see. What the hell does the shiny stone do? Besides being shiny, I figure that it's shiny. What else does it do? Ah, it makes a Pokemon evolve. Who does it? Man, I do not remember a shiny stone at all. I guess it just makes somebody evolve. Who does it make evolve? Chat, do you guys know offhand? Let's see. Is there anybody else? I'm trying to think if there's anybody else that we can worthwhilely catch. Are there more trainers up here? This seems like a good area for some extra leveling, though. We can clear up all the trainers before we leave, at least. A lot of bug mods. I kind of feel bad for not, bringing our fire dude here, but he just doesn't have the stuff for this area. Our starter is going to be bad for, 2 gyms, which really stinks. Pokemon Nest is blocking the way. Okay, so this is probably the ending point here. Ah, double battle, okay. Stingmon and Emery. Yeah, that's right. Emery just got strength, so Emery, oh my god, that's right. This thing has jump kick. I keep forgetting that. But this deer almost killed Emery. It went right for him. That deer is my fucking nemesis, dude. That deer hates me and everything I stand for. I don't even know what I did to it, but it fucking hates my ass. Oh dear. Hey, ba-dum-dum-tsh. Fungus! My goodness, why are we getting all these damn double battles? Get Emery out of here, I guess. After doing one liberation, this is just a big turn Buster Max on, huh? Oh, you're still playing playing the new one, right? Right, Evie? Bug Bite is 60 times 2, 1.5. So that's still higher. Please, Ken. No reason to fawn over that pun. My good, you're on fire tonight, man. You're on fire tonight. Can these funguses stop putting me to sleep, dude? What the fuck? I didn't know you got sleepy when you ate shrooms. I didn't know that was the reaction. I thought people got, like, fucked up when they ate the shrooms. Okay, alright. I need to stop literally getting into a double battle every single step I walk, okay? This is getting a little bit silly. It's getting a little much, okay? I just want to walk over to the free heal, man. Oh, immediately crit. Immediately crit, huh? Rock blast this fucking thing. There, die. That bird, oh man. Too much scary shit is happening. I just want to leave. Do 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 do. Man, Seed Bomb's so good, chat. What a great level like 20-something move Yosuke gets. He really puts him on the... Okay, thank God. Sheesh. Alright, is there anything to the east that we need to get? Me and the old man just looking to the east. Oh my God, I want to explore, but I don't want literally every step to be a fucking double battle. I mean, I guess I don't... Like, we're about to evolve. Like, we're like, I think level 30 we evolve. So it's not like the worst thing in the world. But it's just it's a little much, this encounter, right? Do we have a repel? We have super repel. That'll work. Okay, there's just nothing here. Fantastic. Glad I stopped by. Why is it tease chat? Why does it tease me? Why is it showing me a mon I can catch? When I cannot have a rod and I cannot swim. It's mocking me. I can still hear it all the way from back here. What the fuck? I can hear it bubbling all the way back here. Hold on a second. What'd you say? The temperature and humidity inside the case next to me are in control. Okay. I thought she just admitted to controlling the weather. Like, that would be... You know, I feel like that would be a Pokemon, like, little lore thing that you could have. People, like, not really know about. Good. No, I do know. I will not. You spoke so... This dude talked so much that he just did not shut the hell up about the Deerling. I feel like he could have explained his whole bring me a Deerling after it changes. And not just like spewed a million words. If I make a hack, I'm going to make some random-ass trainers. Like, you get to the Pokemon Center, and oops, Nurse Joy walks over the counter towards you. Could you imagine? You gotta make the Nurse Joy, like, incredibly difficult to fight, too. Like, she's gotta be, like, a super tough trainer that just... Like, you're just barely made it back to the Pokemon Center. And she just walks up and just decks you with a whole ass team. I feel like there must be something like similar to that, right? Like Kaizos are a popular brand of hack. And what is it? It's just like Pokemon there's like one Pokemon Kaizo game, right? That's like really popular. But I forgot the name of it. Or is it just like a super tough was it like Platinum Kaizo or something? I feel like it's something like that. See, I think Rock Blast is still... I feel like Rock Blast is still... What do you think, chat? Rock Blast or Rock Slide? Because Rock Slide has 75 power, right? And it's 90 accuracy. And Rock Blast is 25 power and 90 accuracy. So you have the chance of going a little under Rock Slide, matching Rock Slide, or almost doubling Rock Slide's damage. It's not like the biggest gamble either. All you do is potentially lose 25 base to potentially get 25 or 50 more. There's Emerald Kaizo. Ah, okay, yeah. Run and Bun, I think, is one that I was thinking of that's just, like, super tough. Yeah, I thought there was one called a Kaizo. There's a new one I've seen that's pretty trolly. It has... Like, all the Rattatas are Fear Rattatas. What the fuck? That's fucked up. How mean are we talking? Do they have focus sashes? If you have focus sashes, and then you endure, and then you, you let them attack first, so. They do indeed. Fucked up. Genuinely evil, genuinely psychotic behavior. There's only a couple of ways to deal with that, and if you don't know what you're walking into, and you need one to beat Gary's level 70 Zapdos, damn. Gary fights you early on with a level 50 Zapdos? I mean, part of that does kind of sound a little fun. Though it does also sound a bit insane. Alright, chat. I think we're about... Oh, okay. Hold on, there's plot happening. Play, it's a pleasure to meet you. I am Gestis. What do you guys... Getsist? Of Team Plasma. I've come to pick up my associates who are in your care. I don't need no thanks now. Your buddy's trying to steal some folks' Pokemon. What's this? It seems as if there's been some misunderstanding. We only free Pokemon from wicked people. Well, that sounds right nice if it's true. I may not talk pretty, but at least I'm an honest man. You talk real nice, but what you're saying kind of sounds like lying. So tell me plain, what are you trying to say? Team Plasma also has an interest in Driftvale City. And we have many, many more members besides those who are here. Well, I can't tell if you're lying or not, but I reckon you won this without a fight. Fine, take 'em and get. A decision worthy of a businessman called the Minor King. Your grasp of the situation is outstanding. Well then, we'll be taking our colleagues off your hands. Geistis. Yes, thank you very much. Don't worry, my fellow servant of the king. We are 2 of the 7 sages, are we not? Well then, everyone. I expect that we will meet again somewhere. Sorry to let Plasma go after you tracked him down, fellas. Say, why don't we cheer ourselves up with a Pokemon battle? Don't keep me waiting. Well, we avoided a fight in the middle of the city anyway. Still, I can't help but think Gestus isn't just an ordinary person. I'm off to make my Pokemon stronger. I really don't want to lose that Clay guy. Actually, I'm going to win my gym badge in a flawless victory. I kind of dig Sharon. He's kind of like he's a not as cool Zero. Sharon should have. Oh, okay, different attitude here. I was thinking he's kind of like a not as cool Zero. Like he's like the younger brother, but not the older brother, sort of Zero. Like he's got that like edgier attitude to him.
What am I
But he's definitely
for?
not, because Zero's like kind of an older brother sort of figure in the X series. And he's a lot cooler. But there's like I think they're trying to go for a character like that, I think. 30 potions, please. Put them all in the bag. It's okay. I mean, trust me, I am not offended if you think he is a lame character. I think he's a little lame, but he's, like I said, a less cool Zero. A repeat ball? No, I don't think I will ever use a repeat ball. Technically, I think that's almost the most worthless kind of ball I could get. It's cool in the sequels. Ooh, I don't know. I actually never played. Like, this is my first time through Black. That'd be cool if he got cooler. He's definitely got potential to be like a decent rival, I guess. Main character as like he's kind of a rival. Okay, so they're ground. Even though they look like they're rock mons, they should be ground mons. What level does our boy evolve? 30. Okay, so I feel like we just get Skelopede up to 30. And then we can also train our monkey up a little bit. Let's train our monkey up. We just need to make sure our buggy gal or buggy boy, I keep forgetting which, hits 30. And then we're good. Honestly, I think we're good for like most of this gym. I think we're okay. But this is like really good time to get Josuke some levels. Like he's fully evolved. He's got a really strong move. He's not going to be useful in the next gym, unfortunately, because it's the flying gym. Yeah, unfortunately, the next gym's going to suck for us. We really need like a Joltik in that Chargestone Cave. That's what we need. We need Joltik. I would love to get a Joltik, because I think Joltik's also like... I think everybody kind of agrees with that one, right? Like, Joltik's like one of the cutest, right? Like, everybody thinks Joltik is a cute mon. Maybe one of the cutest in Gen 5? Josuke is probably bad for, like, the rest of the gyms. You could be right. The next gym is Ice. That's also going to be kind of bad for them. Hopefully our Blanky learns some sort of fighting move. Because then if our Blanky learns some sort of fighting move, we could do like pretty good on an Ice gym. Yeah, let's bring in... I do want to get Stingmon up. Joltik is pretty cute, but I tend to be more sold on good type combos. See, I like a mix. I want my mon to be either cool and cute looking. Cool and or cute looking. And then I can deal with, like, their typing and whatnot. Like, I'll use a mon I think is really cool looking or I really like. And try my best to make them good. if I like how they look. What the hell? I must have done something weird. What the hell? Oh, why can't I get rid of these cones? Am I being stupid, chat? Oh, no, it's up here. Okay, that's why. I was like, am I being stupid, chat? And I was like, yep, yeah, I was just being stupid. I really want to use a Volcano sometime. I've never used one of those. Yeah, aren't they like a late game mod? Mythical? I see. Damn, yeah. Seed Bomb, and we're faster, even though that thing's a couple levels higher. Josuke might be a good starter for the gym. We start with Josuke, and we take the intimidation penalty, and then we can swap and work from there, I feel like. Yeah, not to be confused with Volcarona. Yeah. Volcano's got, like, that ring on its back, right? Bop, bop, ba-da, bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. The Clerk Mail. Oh yeah, did you guys see that there was something floating around about, like, apparently there was a popular sort of YouTube video going around right now, chat, that's like, day in the life of a salaryman, like a Japanese salaryman. Damn it, of course I hit myself. I'll try one more time. I got a lot of defensive stigma. But apparently, like, that whole, like, genre of video was, like, a lie. Like, it was just LARPing. There was not actually Japanese businessmen making these videos. And I guess that came to light recently. A lot of people were, like, not, like, massively upset about it, but there was, like, some contention about it. God, what a weird noise for a fucking frogmon. It's like a straight up bird noise. I don't know, it just kind of made me think about it when I saw the clerk thing. I don't know, I feel like that's not the biggest surprise that some of those videos about, like, day in the life XYZ are just kind of LARPing stuff. Like the people you see who do, like, YouTube videos about living in, like, a van or a camper. You know, like, ooh, hold on a sec, Stingmon's evolving. Down, down, down. Finally, the Power Bugmon. Do you know, chat, that people find this... There's people who find this Pokemon in particular, like a sexy mon. I've seen people, like, make art of this creature as a sexy mon with the bedroom eyes and everything. I don't get. Yeah, this mon in particular. Baton pass. I don't think we need that. Do we get, like, speed boost naturally? No, that's a hidden ability. Alright, we don't need the baton pass then. Yeah, I know, it's a weird... Like, I mean, the humanoid Pokemon, sure, but the bug? The big bug? I don't know. People are weird when it comes to the Pokemon. LARP mention. I wonder how that lightning bolt guy is doing. I hope he's still LARPing to this day. I certainly hope he's still LARPing to this day. Oi, Josuke! Where'd your pride and dignity go? Man, I really like part 4. Yeah, what's your take? What's your favorite JoJo part? Go. If you don't say part 3, you're banned. Just to let you know. Ah, that's right, I got scope lens on them. 1 and 7. 1 and 7. Now that's a weird mix. I feel like 1 and 2 are fine, but 1 and 2 don't hold up. Well, they don't. It's not that they don't hold up. 1 and 2 are just not where the series is nowadays. You know what I mean? Like 1 and 2 are like very like No, you don't need to ban him, J-Man. Thank you though. I appreciate you being ready at the trigger. Just trying to see if there's anything else. But yeah, I feel like part 1 just kind of it's not the wild and wacky world of JoJo that it's become. You know what I mean? I guess that's the best way I can think to put it. I'm gonna give you a quick claw for now, but our next point of no. Our next point of order is to give you a EXP share. The cowboy, I mean, part 7's great. Part 7's my number 2 part. Part 2 is definitely my second favorite part in the whole thing. Guess I'm gonna go this way. Sorry, Mr. Salary Man, we're going for a ride. Aha! There we go. We're almost there. It's very good Victorian vampire story with solar punch. Yeah, the solar... It's kind of funny because I was just talking to my buddy about it. We were talking about JoJo today, actually. And it's just funny that Dio used to have, like... He used to have, like, laser eyes. And he used to have, like, ice breath. And that's just no longer his shtick. Like, those days are gone. Ooh, even with a crit, we only took 30-something. That's pretty good. Now that stands are involved, Dio does not get all of that. Wait, didn't we give an experience share? Oh, does it just not tell you how much experience he got? Oh, no, you have a quick claw on. There you go. Oh, I think I was gonna do that, but then I got talking about JoJo. Dio's I love Dio's like the best villain in the series. I do like Kira. It's kind of fun for JoJo to just have like a lunatic as a main bad guy. Like all of the other main bad guys in JoJo are like, they have like a plan, right? Like they're trying to take over the world, or they're trying to do something importantly evil. And Kira is just like, I just want to kill women and be left alone. Like that's his whole shtick. I haven't seen a single JoJo thing, but I can't ban myself. You really should have seen. I feel like J-Man should watch at least one JoJo thing. JoJo's pretty good. Oh yeah, that's right, we can't save here. It was a movie, also ad time. Okay, let me go, yeah, you know what? We're right before the boss fight, so I'll go get a drink as well, chat. Don't go nowhere. Boss fight in just a minute. I will be right back. Alrighty. I am back. Actually, just about be over with. So let's plan our team, chap. Is everybody fully healed up? Is question number 1. Everybody's looking good. What is Blanky currently holding? I was about to say what blanket is currently wearing. I didn't like the sound of that. So let's see what they're currently holding. Soothe Bell, so we can swap that. Yeah, let's take that off of the Blanky. Welcome back from the ads. Ads should be now over with. What are we gonna give Blanky to hold? Shell Bell's okay. I don't think there's anything really else. We don't have a HP stealing move. We don't have fire moves. I mean, it's already really fast. I don't think we need a Quick Claw. I mean, Rocky Helmet's interesting. We do take very little damage. I'm gonna give the Shell Bell. Okay, I think... What's our plan? Do we want to start off with Stingmon, or do we want to start with Josuke? I feel like we want to start with Josuke. Okay, and then he starts off with a Kokoro, my Kokoro, Crow Korok. He starts with a Kokorok. Not very strong, but it's probably going to have Intimidate, I imagine. So I feel like this is the start. Alright, chat. Let's beat this Texan. Well, I think it's about time to see for myself what it is about your skills that made a gym leader like Alyssa take such a shine to ya. Man, my Texan accent sucks. I feel like I used to have a better one. I feel like I used to speak the southern drawl a little better. But I cannot get it right now. Oh, it doesn't have Intimidate? What the hell does it have then? It has Moxie. Oh, I mean, not a bad secondary. Yeehaw and such. Yeah, yeehaw and such. Yeah, it had Moxie. Definitely not the one I would have given it. Excadrill. Okay, so now this is the dangerous one. So, this is it. This is his ace. It has 88 base speed. What does our other Mon have? What the hell is the name of our Mon? Game design. Yeah, surprisingly. I forgot what the hell this bug's name is. Doesn't tell me. Oh yeah, it also has Rock Slide, so I don't think we actually want to use Leafany. Thank you. I forgot, this thing does have Rock Slide. I guess we do want to use Josuke here. Actually, I feel like he's killing somebody. Do I go for Dig? Bulldoze. Does Bulldoze hit the ground? Hit you if you're underneath the ground? Important thing to know, chat. Does Bulldoze hit you if you're underneath the ground? Yeah, I'm not sure either. Bulldoze. Hit underground. Pokemon Black. Important thing we need to know. It doesn't look like it. Okay, so I think if that's the case, then Seed Bomb is 120 base power. Okay. Oh god, that sucks. It's like literally half. Okay. What can we do here? What are our options? We have 60 defense. You have 48 defense. We could just drop Josuke and then, since we have 60 defense here, basically, we're looking at like taking 86 damage if we're taking double. And with Blanky and our extra defense, we should take one Rock Slide as long as we don't get hit with a critical hit. Other option is swap over to Trade Blizz. He's gonna go for another Rock Slide. But it's like, how much do we want to save Josuke? I should have brought somebody to sack. I should not have brought Emery. I don't want to sack Emery in front of J-Man. I feel like that would very much upset my mod. But a free switch, a free sack would go crazy right now. And Necromon is going to be too useful later on. Rock Slide could miss. We could take the 50-50. I mean, it might be a damage roll, and we might miss the Rock Slide. I think that's really the best case scenario. Even though I would hate to lose Josuke, he's not going to be useful in the next two maps anyways. Oh, wow. By literal one. Look at that guy. You don't get any closer than that, chat. Fucking take a shot, take a picture of that shit. Literally one. Literally one. All right, Josuke, you did good job, lad. You did it. Holy shit. Giving up's the easy way out. Oh, well, you don't got nothing less than you don't got nothing here, buddy. I cannot believe Josuke survived that on 1 HP. Holy moly, dude. Eliminates every stat change among all Pokemons. I'll keep Haze for now, like. We're gonna be using Will-O-Wisp all the time with him, so heck should be pretty chunky. He has earned it. I can't believe he survived. Well, I've had enough. Oh, okay. Well, he's had so much he didn't let me finish reading. I see, but I sure don't like it. For such a youngin', you have an opposing battle stance. I know you got people who can dig up your potential. Here, take this. All right, that's Gym 5. No deaths. I feel like Clay was bound to kill somebody. We got very close. So this is your 5th badge, huh? That's so, Pokemon up to level 60 will obey ya. Also, I'll give ya this TM. Well, that was a plan, but I just remember there's something I want. Wait in front of the cave at the end of Route 6, would ya? Alrighty. Well, chat, we did it. Like I said, very happy that we managed to not die there. The one thing I have learned playing these Nuzlocks is I have to be much more willing to let Pokemon die. I think a major weakness in my gameplay is that I'm not willing to sack Pokemon. No curse active today. Well, there's still time, Eevee. Remember, your curse activated at the bumfuck nowhere end of the stream against a random encounter. So you never know. You just never know. But now that we're doing this, who should we... What do we have for... Okay, so we should probably bring Vanillite, right? Because we're up against the Ice Gym leader next. Unfortunately, Pignite's still not going to be very useful, but I think we should probably start bringing them anyways. Because they're going to be good at the next gym. All right, Emery, you sit out for a bit. I don't want to accidentally kill Emery, so I'm just gonna put them in there. Are they gonna be useful in the next area? I don't think so. What do they got? What is the dog? What's the dog doing? What's Herdier got coming up? I don't think Herdier's got anything else coming up, right? Herdier, Pokemon. I don't think it's going to learn a rock move or an electric move anytime soon. I don't think it gets, the fangs, which is a shame. It'd be great with the fangs. It does learn a Thunder Fang, but that's an egg move only. It does learn Thunderbolt. What the fuck? Why does this thing learn Thunderbolt? Oh, it's got 35 special attack. Well, that don't. That was gonna matter. Not anymore. I mean, Stoutland has really good stats. It's got base 500. I don't know, maybe we will bring Emery. Just doesn't have any good way to fight the bird trainer. I'm trying to see if there's anything we can get to fight the bird trainer. It does learn Rock Tomb? Oh wait, he does. Oh wait, Stoutland does get Thunder Fang. I think, yeah, it's a level 1 move, so we could give him the with the heart scales, right? The move relearner. We might have something there. Okay, hold on a sec. Maybe we're still working. That's how it works, right? If a Pokemon has a move at level 1, you can relearn it. If you have a heart scale, I think that's how it works. I haven't done that very often. Yeah, I think you've done a great job, Simasage. Pretty sure that's how it works. Yeah, we just need to get the move relearner because Emery can learn Thunder Fang, and with its good bulk, it might be able to make it to at least the next gym. So the other idea is we want to bring this. We might want to put you away for now, at least. Next gym's cap is 35, so we could pull her out pretty quick afterwards. Like, she's not going to lose, like, a lot of momentum by sitting out for, like, a couple of levels. But I don't think we have anything else better to bring. A lot of our remainder mods are grass. Like, most of them are weak to flying anyways. But, I mean, you're 4x weak to flying. We're going to keep her because she's really potent right now. So I think these 3 are going to be our way to beat the next gym leader. So we just got to find the move relearner. Where do we get the move relearner in? Move relearner Gen 5. The move reminder. My apologies. Where are you in number 5? City. Mistrion City. Directly north of Chargestone Cave. Okay, so it's our next location. Awesome. So we can give Emery that pretty fast, actually. Right? It should be right north of this. Yeah, it should be right here. Yeah, cool. That's our next spot. Hell yeah. And we got plenty of hard skills. Cool. We also teach Emery Fire Fang as well. I was hoping that I learned the Fangs. Hey, were you at the gym just now? Oh, hey, that's Driftveil's gym badge. Oh, that's totally cool. That's amazing. No. I can't get distracted by being all impressed with your shiny new badge. I'm also a trainer. At times like this, you battle, right? Were you looking to get Joltik in the cave? That would be also that would be a good ad as well. We do have some good ones. I probably put away the ice cream. Oh, geez, sorry. I hit the space bar accidentally. I probably would put away the ice cream if we ended up getting the Joltik, I think. What else do you have in mind? Nothing else in mind. I was mostly just going to let it... Well, I guess it just depends on what we get, really, right? But I had nothing else in mind. Oh, yeah, I need to give Trade Pliz back their, like, their fighting move. Not that it really matters here. Panpour. Does the dock still exist? Ah, sorry, yes. It does still exist. Boy, I can't believe I didn't pin it the whole time. Pin, let me grab that. There you go. All right, let's strengthen up here. Oh yeah, Skull. Once again, Skull's a great move. Wow, how's Panpour faster than Emery? Servine, we'll keep it in here. Servine, what have you got? At number 5, Gen 5 moves, and you're 28, so I think the best thing you're going to have is Slam. Yeah, you're going to have Slam at your absolute best. I think Emery's fine on that. I guess, well, let's just do one strength and go from there. Yeah, Leaf Tornado wasn't going to kill even with a crit, but still. Let's go over to Stingmon. We missed our strength, so we weren't going to two-shot it. And we weren't faster anyways. Emery evolves at 32. So once Emery evolves, it's going to be much more like able to stand on its own. We just got to get it to that point. Unless you're aiming for Tynamo and the no weakness dream. That would be pretty funny. I don't see that happening, but that would be a hell of a roll. But I do like Joltik. I think Joltik's quite cute. Masharna. Yeah, I'm just getting Emery in here for some swap experience. Aw, thanks, Eevee. I say, assuming that you're going to... oh, God. Well, that's unfortunate. My God, a critical Psybeam did 60 damage to that guy. Oh, look, a vacancy. Yep. I told you not to give up too early on your curse. It was Necromon. I got crit by a Psybeam in just one shot. Crazy amount of damage. Like, now Yamask is bulky too. I am quite shocked. Quite shocked indeed. I feel like that had to be like a max roll on a crit. Oh no, maybe, I don't know. The slab has been returned. It has been returned. That being said, I suppose it should be... We might as well grab Pig Knight out then, I guess. Bianca did that to you. Yeah, you know, it's always... Oh, we need to take the... Oh, we can always take the items off of it later. It's always the innocent ones. They're the ones who get you. I mean, we might as well take your item off of you. I'll move you back to the box. Then, do we have any items left here? No, everything else is good. Well, that's fine. I was gonna like using the coffin guy, but c'est la vie. Crits happen a lot. That's just the name of the game. And unfortunately, until you get some fully evolved Pokemon, the frailty seems to be a big concern. That's why I definitely want Emery evolved ASAP. You get the male Joltik's name, I wonder. I doubt you get the female one. Let me see. Sorry, as soon as you gave that thing is when the Pokemon died, so I pulled my eyes away. Virus if male. I feel like I recognize the Varies name. That name sounds familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. I definitely Rikako doesn't like immediately ring a bell though. Oh, you know, I never watched Game of Thrones, but that name sounded familiar. I wonder why the name seemed familiar. I think it... For some reason, I thought it was a Yu-Gi-Oh character. Don't ask me why, because I can't tell you. Oh yeah, this thing's got a fucking jump kick. You gotta be careful of this little freak. Get him Oinks-a-Lot. Get some experience. Oinks-a-Lot needs a little experience. Oinks-a-Lot, you love You absolutely love hitting only twice. I don't think I've seen Oinks-a-Lot hit more than twice on that arm thrust. He fucking loves it. I know you've only got 2 arms, but you can definitely do more than just 2 hits. It's incredibly popular for a time. Yeah, I know. I mean, apparently it was good enough to have, what, like a dozen or so seasons? People loved that show for a while. I think it's a similar thing that happened to Chainsaw Man. Not that it ended too soonly, because I think it ended up going on for like a dozen seasons or so, but not a lot of people liked its ending. Oh, it was 8 seasons. I wonder why I thought it was I wonder why I thought it was 12 seasons. 8 seasons is still a lot, though. But I know a lot of people weren't satisfied with its ending. Oinks-a-Lot, please. More than 2. I know you can do it. He just will not. He will just only hit 2s. Haven't started Kingdom of the Knights of the Seven Kingdom, but Scrubs reboot is phenomenal. Oh, is it good? Oh yeah, I think we were talking about that. Is it safe to spoil Game of Thrones? I mean, I don't particularly care, but I don't know if anybody else in the chat has watched it or is concerned about it. But I don't care, personally. My current stuff to watch is going to be the JoJo's, so I am not going to be watching it anytime soon. But I assume it's relatively safe. Give them a minute. Yeah, I'm excited to rewatch some JoJo's. Doesn't take me much to find an excuse to watch the JoJo's again, but I do love it when I can. Oh, I don't want to use Crunch. I guess Crunch is fine. I was like, I want to use Strength, but we'll just eat some bugs. Oh yeah, Chad, have you guys ever like done one of those eating bug like challenges when they were like really popular? Thanks for waiting. Looks at the nest of the electric-type Pokemon called Galvantula. Don't know why there's a nest here, but if there are folks having problems, the gym leader the one who fix it. Krokorok, take it out. Dude, nice tackle, dude. And this here's TM's yours, my favorite TM, so you can teach it to all you Pokemon. Bulldoze is pretty good. Go Bulldoze! Its move damages the lowest speed of any Pokemon it hits. Some ground types move a little slower than you like. Bulldoze right, you can cover that weakness. I don't know how good you really are, but you think you can go wherever. And you think you can do something, keep doing it. Do things how you want. Decide your own limits. He just takes he really thinks he said something super deep and super cool, and then he just walks off. So one of the main characters is Daenerys, who has 3 dragons in a world where dragons were reduced to myth, and she's fighting an enemy with a powerful naval force. Think of use on a Tauros also inflicts sleep. The secondary status it doesn't tell you about. Wow, a lot of people can learn it. Hell yeah. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Unable. I was about to say that. Why can the fucking ice cream cone learn it? I guess we could probably get rid of SmackDown. I don't think it's that useful here. The Iron Fleet ganks one of the dragons, killing it, while it's stupidly flying by a body of water. The writers were asked about this oversight. They said Diners forgot about the Iron Fleet. Last season was played by moronic writing choices like this. That's really funny. Yeah, why did she forget about the giant fleet right by her that was going to kill her favorite dragons? No, you know, she just forgot. She had a lot on her plate. You gotta understand. Daenerys. Daenerys? Daenerys. Hey, I'm Daenerys in here. Is that it? Is that good? I feel like that one's good. Hey, I'm Daenerys in over here. Emery can't learn bulldoze? That sucks. What the heck? I feel like Emery should learn bulldoze. This hits flying and ice. I mean, I guess it's better than defense curl, I guess. Close enough? Hell yeah. Close enough is good enough, baby. Especially with my pronunciation. I'll fucking take it. I guess we can get rid of Pursuit. Because we have this for Psychic. This is only hitting Ghost. Yeah, I'm fine with... I like Protect. I really like Protect. I am very loath to give that up. Most times. Alright, everybody who's learned it can learn it. Ground move's just always good, basically. Can the ice cream cone learn Volt Switch? No. I refuse to acknowledge that season is valid for such reasons. Yeah, it sounds like it was kind of a shit season. Did not sound like they were really putting their all into it, so to speak. Alright, Chargestone Cave. And then pull up the hidden items. Oh, really? Nothing? Only a couple hidden items on the secondary floor, huh? Ah, there's N. Why has N got a fucking groupie of ninjas? What do you mean you brought the one you wanted? I literally walked inside. Anyways, that was a shadow triad just now. Guys guess this enlisted them in Team Plasma. Apparently, they were the ones who prepared the Garvantula nest at the cave entrance. Chargestone Cave. I like this place. Formula is expressing electricity and its connection to Pokemon. If people did not exist, this would be the ideal place. You have been chosen, you know. Does it surprise you that I say that? No. If you don't understand what that means, it's not likely to surprise you. I told Gestis about you and your friends. After I did, he apparently used the Shadow Triad to find out about you. Sharon is pursuing the ideal of strength. Poor Bianca has faced the sad truth that not everyone can become stronger. And you are not swayed either way, more of a neutral presence, which apparently is a good thing. Team Plasma will be waiting for you ahead. Gestis wants to see what kind of Pokemon trainer you really are. Whew! I hate that I've just given him the speech quirk of talking real fast. Does that hurt my Pokemon? No, it doesn't. The big bad built up over the whole series is also one-shot earlier in the season. Very strange. Knack, did you know this? The floating stones move when you touch them. Right, Professor? What the hell is the Professor doing out here? Hi there, how are you, Knack? This place is also always charged with lots of electricity that Pokemon like. The electric charges react from one stone to another, and that's why some of the stones are floating. But not all the stones can be pushed. My father asked me to research Clink, which is a Pokemon that looks like a gear, because I'm researching the origins of Pokemon and the era they appeared. He knows how to get what he wants from people, but I was already interested in this anyway, so it's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, Knack, this is for you. A lucky egg. I get it, everyone wants a Joltik. Apparently. Giving that lucky egg to a Pokemon to hold increases the amount of experience points it receives in battle by a lot. Having strong Pokemon will make it easier to fill your Pokedex pages. Oh, okay. Alright, she's done. That's funny. I get it, everyone wants a Joltik. They are pretty cute. I can understand that. OP? I mean, being able to train some of our newer mons would be very nice. But we have a level cap, so it won't be as good. But it's still definitely going to be good. I'm not going to pretend that the Lucky Egg won't be great, but we have a level cap, so we can't, like, it's not like we're going to be abusing the level differences. You'll want that for Jolting if you plan to use it. Ooh, a Pharaoh Seed. Okay, that would have been our natural get. That wouldn't have been too bad. I actually like Pharaoh Seed. He's a good mod. I actually also really liked. I don't know about you guys, chat, but I also liked the metal bug from Silver and Gold era, Fortress. I thought Fortress was pretty cool. And Ferrothorn reminds me of a lot of Fortress. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of grass. And it's not like it's super great for the next gym. It's like okay. But no, I mean, I'd much rather get Joltik. Much rather get Joltik, just because I also like Joltik. Joltik's just a cool-ass mod. But yeah, I like the super tanky bug-looking things. I feel like Fortress isn't very good in Silver and Gold, if I remember right. It's been a minute, though. I wonder if it's actually, like, halfway decent. I just don't think it gets, like, any good moves. I think it, like... Does it get Earthquake? If it gets Earthquake, it's, like, not bad by default. Alright, just top off some mons. Give Oinks some water. The water boy keeps throwing us water anytime we walk into a gym. Which I kind of appreciate. It makes us feel like a little celebrity, you know what I mean? We're like we're popular enough we have our own little groupie. Ah, there he is. There's the lad. Or there's the gal, rather. You know what? I've learned my lesson. I could crit that. I could crit that Joltik and kill it. I do not want to do that. There we go.
Oh, and down it goes.
Hey, Fox, how you doing? Clutch netball. I think the Ultra Ball still probably has better catch rates, I think. Alrighty, so what was your name, Evie, for the female one? Let me just scroll up real quick. Rikako. So who is Rikako? Rikako? Yes. Where's she from? Raging Loop. Interesting. If I remember right, is that... No, I was about to say that's like Steins, another one of the Steins Gate ones, but I know that one's like... I forgot what the other name for the sequel to Steins Gate is, but obviously it's not Raging Loop. Just got home from work. Oh man, long day, Fox, or is this just your usual like get home time? That's right, it's Chaos Head. Chaos Head is the other Steins Gate one. Family kept me busy. What did I miss? Not too much. We beat Clay, and then we. Once again, we lost another Pokemon to just a random ass battle. So we lost the Slab to a critical Psybeam attack. But not the worst thing in the world. We've got other mons. I wanted to use Yamask, but it happens. I know, it's just a random ass critical in a random fight. But I am glad it happened to something that I'm not like as pumped to use. Just got home time. Ah, I see. That's your usual. It's the usual time to get back from work, eh? I actually don't mind the afternoon shift, honestly. It's nice because you kind of get to sleep in. It's how I always felt about it. It takes a while to get used to like going to bed early and getting up. At least in my mind. Chaos Head, Steins Gate, Robotics Notes. Okay. Those three I know. Chaos Child, that I didn't know about. Robotics Notes, Dash, Anonymous Code. Yeah, I don't think I've heard a lot of the other ones. But like Emery's going to get good. Like Emery, when we get up to 32, as long as Emery doesn't falter before we get him up to 30 or get her up to 32, it's going to be all right. Like getting a Stoutland that early would be, I think, pretty strong, all things considered. Okay, I just want to dig, but I'm going to do best practices, and I'm going to see what this thing has. At level 5, you are 29. Okay, the best thing you have is Charge Beam or Gear Grind. So I think we're fine. It's just, I've gotten to the point where you just really, I feel like it's really best just to practice, like do best practice stuff like this, you know? Damn, with the X attack though, and if it double critted me, I could have been the end of Emery. I mean, that would have been a very, very, very unlikely turn of events, but it definitely could have happened. I need Emery to be 32 ASAP. I needed that happening yesterday. Good in and of itself. Sounds like it was. So what was it? Like it was a detective-esque game, or? We'll just go over to Pig Night. Yeah, my old when I used to do an afternoon shift chat, I had a different driving job. It was back in the day. It was driving people. It was like being in kind of like an escort service for like people getting picked up and dropped off at the airport. But obviously that was when COVID hit and that job got deleted. But for a while, that was the job that I had during the afternoon. And I liked that. I actually really enjoyed that job for a while. Good, but I have to go back to work later. Oh, really? You don't even get to, you don't get to rest, hey, Fox? You're right back to the grind in a little bit? Mystery game with a werewolf. Ah, interesting. So a lot like, what is it? Gnostic? When you said escort service, I thought of pole dancing. Yeah. As soon as I said that, I was like, this is not the right word for this. It's not exactly what I wanted to get across. But yeah, I used to pick up people at the airport and bring them over to a car rental area. And that was the job. You got to meet a lot of interesting people doing that work. So I did like it. Apparently, like, around here, there's... the medical services around here, like, pretty top-notch, so people would sometimes fly in to get medical procedures done in my town, in the town that I was working in. So that was kind of nice. You met some regulars. I got to hear their stories. We chit-chatted. It was quite nice. I enjoyed it a lot. I haven't played Nausea, but I've heard that game is, yeah, it sounds like a similar like gimmick / style. I work in pole dance and pole dance services. That's right, Hank. That's right. Alright, I'm just gonna go over to Trade Pliz. I'm not even gonna... I know there's some stupid bullshit that will happen, so let's go over to Trade Pliz. Yeah, like if I left Emery in there, the acrobatics probably would have critted us. Some other stupid bullshit. I don't trust video games anymore. Work what your mama gave you. I was, you know, it's kind of funny. I was talking about... Hold on, is there something over here? There is something over here. Okay. I was talking earlier about the, like, if I made, like, a full model and I wanted to, like, make a Hilda costume that you would have to have, like, booty shorts in it. Because the Hilda's, like, she's well known for wearing the booty shorts in the games. I was like, that would be, a very funny, that would be a very goofy-ass looking can. Oh. What are you two doing? Leave me be. Hi there, did you find something? I think we're just about done collecting data. This game has been around since the distant past, but data to prove that Clinks existed more than 100 years ago can't be found. So that must mean Clink suddenly appeared 100 years ago. Where Pokemon came from, where they're going. If we can learn that, I believe we can get along even better. No, what can? Pokemon are mysterious. I wonder why these amazing little guys stay by our sides. Oh, okay. They started turning. Okay. Well, I'll say when the NPCs start like just randomly turning left and right, they're done talking to me. I know I need more VNs about scary games. Yeah, you feel like there'd be a lot more. It feels like that should go hand in hand, no? Okay, I think we're good. I don't think Bulldor learns any ground moves unnaturally. I think we could just use Dig on it. Yeah, we should be fine. Yeah, Power Dim's gonna do nothing. Awesome. 2 digs. Emery gets a bunch of experience. Emery's almost at 32 now. I feel like from this, yeah, it's probably almost a level. Girder. Okay, I don't think we can fuck around with Girder. Yeah, we got a real bad... Wow, we have a bad rock weakness. Damn, we do. Or a fighting rock weakness. Rock. As Miss Beeboo would say, rock. I haven't watched any Hololive in a really long time. I don't know if you guys are like... I don't think you guys are also into Hololive, right? I wanted to do... Not Rock Slide, I wanted to do Bulldoze. I don't want to take a crit. Oh my god, why did I go to... I really did not want to do that. I really wanted to go over to Bulldoze. Okay, we're good. Okay, that's also good to know in the future that Blanky can really take a rock throw. That's good to know, at least. Because we might need to swap them in against them more times than I like. Revisiting a previous topic. Ultra Balls have a double catch rate and Netball. Ah, they have a triple catch rate. Wowee. That would be good to know. So we're definitely going to want to try and catch a Watermon at some point. I cannot believe this game is so stingy on Watermons. Wowie zowie! Great, Baba Baloo! Now you know. I know for at least today. We'll see if that sticks around till Friday. Ah, okay, so this can only go one way, huh? And knowing is half the battle. Go, Joe! Emery's getting there, though, chat. Emery's getting there. We'll be up to 30 after this. And then only 2 more levels. Emery will evolve. We'll have a 500 BST Mon, and its lowest stat is just a special attack. So, it's not the worst case scenario. It's so cute! Look at that thing! Look at the Joltik. He's just hopping around. Fucking happy as can be. That Joltik's just so pleased to be here. Squish the spider. I do hate that I have to squish the spider. I'd much rather let the spider live. He's very cute. Oh wow, Wild Bulldor. That'd be a great catch. I mean, we already have one, but... it just sucks we can't evolve our Bulldor. That's the only thing I wish we could do. It's so cool, Regolith, whatever his name is. It's such a cool looking Mon. It sucks that we cannot use it. Yeah, it's got a good attack stat, and we're not fully evolved yet. We need to get fully evolved. Oh my god. These fucking ninjas. There are stairs going down ahead. Team Plasma is waiting for you there. Can someone tell these ninjas to fuck off? Like, they're literally just, they're not doing anything. Gigalith, yes, Gigalith. Even a cool name. I checked. Don't you worry, Eevee. I checked if he had any ground moves, but... Well, we also have a Bulldor. So we know Bulldor doesn't get a ground move. Let's see. I think I'm gonna probably save the end fight for next time. Yeah, I think we're gonna save the end fight for next time, because we're basically there. And that'll be a good place to pick up tomorrow, or rather Friday. Because I gotta do a couple of things before I get to bed. And like I said, we got an extra stream coming up this week anyways, chat. So if you guys do not already chill in the Discord, we got a Discord link down below for you guys. And then I'm going to make sure to actually save state this, because that's the way we save. There we are. And then we're going to be back on Thursday. And Thursday we're going to play that interesting Fire Emblem demo that I've been handed by the developer. I'll get in contact with them on Twitter, or at least I'll send them a DM to make sure everything's Gucci there. But yeah, it's going to be Thornetica, and it's basically Fire Emblem with theater kids. So if you guys like Fire Emblem or just like indie games, it should be interesting to check out. Hooray! Hooray indeed! So if you guys don't mind holding for a sec, we're going to just roll in. We're going to raid into somebody real quick. Because I know we got some folks hanging out tonight, which I do appreciate. Always good seeing you all. Let's see. Naya's on. Yumi's on. Q's on. A lot of people. Wow, a lot of folk are on today. Let's go into... Let's go raid to Yumi. See what she's up to tonight. I'll raid into Yumizuki. And I'll see you guys on Thursday for the indie Fire Emblem game. Say hi to Yumi if you don't mind. And otherwise, I have the Discord link down below. I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye. Boo, boo, boo,